All right, next we're going to talk about something called a discount note. And in the previous loans, the principal plus the interest were all paid on the date of maturity. That was that A equals the P plus I. Now in a discount note, the bank takes the interest off the top of the loan on the day they give it. So instead of giving you all of your principal, they actually subtract the amount of interest that you owe right on the first day, and they only give you that amount. And this interest is called the bank discount. So on the maturity date, all you have to pay back is the original principal amount. So anytime it talks about a discount note, you're going to use this process. So Carol borrowed $4,000 from the bank for 8 months. The bank discounted the loan at 12%. So that's your key phrase here that you need to run a discount loan. How much interest did Carol pay the bank for the use of its money? Well, we still use the I equals PRT formula. So I equals, in this case, the principal is 4,000 times the rate of 0.12 and times the time of 8 months. So that's 8 over 12. And so we'll calculate this. We got 4,000 times 0.12 times 8 divided by 12, and it's $320. So the amount of interest that you pay, that Carol paid here, was $320. Now because this is a bank discount, when we answer the next question, how much did she receive from the bank? So she's never going to see any of this interest. So what you do is you take your principal amount minus the interest. Okay, so in a discount note, the amount that you receive is the principal minus your interest. Okay, so in this case we got 4,000 minus 320, or 3,680. Okay, now it says, what was the actual rate of interest paid? Okay, well, let's think about how this would have run if this had been a normal simple interest loan. So how much did Carol get from the bank? Well, Carol got $3,680 from the bank. We are trying to find the actual rate of interest, and it was still 12 months. And one other thing that we do know here is that the interest was $320. So looking at this to find your rate, it's going to be 320 divided by 3,680 times 8/12. Okay, so 320 divided by, and then 3,680 times 8 divided by 12. And then if we want to turn this into a percent, so it was 0.1304, we could change this into 13.04%. Okay, so discount notes. You have to think a little bit differently. You run I equals PRT, and you find the interest right at the beginning. But on day one, you give this money back to the bank, and you only take home this amount right here. So if you want to find the actual rate of interest, you end up going and paying $4,000 back to the bank. But it was like you only borrowed $3,680 with the amount of interest of $320 for the 8 months. So you would solve for your R, and that is the actual rate of interest.